Hi, I'm Teacher Hernan and welcome to Math for You. In this video, the topic is about addition and subtraction of whole numbers and solving word problems. But before we start, please subscribe if you are new to this channel and click the bell icon if you want to be updated with all my new videos. Now let's start by solving these simple word problems here on the board. Let me read it to you. James bought a t-shirt that cost 175 pesos and a bag that cost 205 pesos. If he gave 500 pesos to the cashier, how much change did he get? If you want to solve this problem, first you have to know the total expenses of James. Am I correct? So how do we get the total expenses? Yes, you're right. You simply add 175 pesos plus 205 pesos. But how do we add whole numbers? Well, you simply arrange the digits according to its place value before you add them. So you start from right to left. Let us write it here. Let's add 175 plus the 205. If you notice, I arranged the digits according to its place value or their place values. So these are the ones, the tens, and the hundreds. So after you arrange them, you have to start from right to left. So let's start from 5 plus 5. What's 5 plus 5? That's 10. But you don't put 10 here. Only the 0. Then the 1 carry here, right? Next, you add the tens digits. 1 plus 7 plus 0, that's 8. So this time, no carry. Then 1 plus 2 is 3. So meaning, James spent 380 pesos for the two items. So how do we get the change now? Yes, you're right. Subtract, since the money of James is 500, so you simply subtract 500 minus the total expenses. Again, before you subtract, you have to arrange or align the digits according to their place value. Again, to get the change, you simply subtract the money of James, which is 500 pesos, minus the total expenses, which is 380 pesos. Again, you have to align the digits according to their place values. So, 500 minus total expenses, 380. So, if you notice, all the ones digit in one column, the tens and the hundreds. Again, start from, same with addition, you start from right to left. So, you start from the ones digit. So, if you subtract 0 minus 0, that's 0. Can I subtract 0 minus 8? No, because 0 is smaller than 8. So what will you do is to borrow 1 from 5. So if you borrow 1 from 5, 5 becomes 4, yes. And what will you do with the 1 you borrowed? Place it here. So the 0 becomes 10. So you can subtract now 10 minus 8, which is 2. Then 4 minus 3, that's 1. So meaning, if you want to answer this question, how much change did he get? Well, he got 120 pesos. Now let's discuss some more examples on how to add and subtract whole numbers. Let's have example number 1. We have 146 plus 815. Again, you have to arrange the digits according to their place values, then add from right to left. Let's arrange 146 plus 815. Again, these are the ones digit, tens, and the hundreds digits. So you have to arrange first. Then add from right to left. Let's start from the ones digit. 6 plus 5, that's 11. Again, we don't put 11 here. Only 1 here, then the other one carry here. Then add the tens digit, 1 plus 4 plus 1, that's 6. Then 1 plus 8, that's 9. So our answer is 961. By the way, the answer is called sum. Now let's have example number 2. It's 582 minus 67. Again, arrange first the digits according to their place value. Let's do it here. You notice, these are the ones digit, tens, and the hundreds digit, but there is no hundred digit here. So let's start subtracting from the ones digit. 2 is smaller than 7, meaning we cannot subtract. So we have to borrow 1 from 8. So if you borrow 1 from 8, 8 becomes 7. Then the one that you borrowed, you put it here. So 2 becomes 12. So what's 12 minus 7? Yes, that's 5. 7 minus 6 is 1, so no need to borrow. Then just bring down the 5. So our answer is 515. In subtraction, the answer is called difference. Let's have another example. Let's go to example number 3. So before we'll add, let's arrange them in columns. Let's start with 7,108 plus 4,780. Again, arrange them according to their place values. Then start from right to left. So let's add 8 plus 0, that's 8, correct? This is 8, correct? 1 plus 7 is 8. Then 7 plus 4, yes, 11. So the sum is 11,888. Let's go to the next example. Let's arrange first before we'll subtract. Again, the ones digit here is 6. Then the tens is 1. Then the 100 is 9. Then subtract. Again, 5 is smaller than 6, meaning you cannot subtract. So we have to borrow 1 from 3. So borrow 1 from 3, that gives you 2. The one that you borrowed, where will you place it? Yes, here, beside 5. So 5 becomes 15. What's 15 minus 6? Yes, it's 9. Then 2 minus 1, that's 1, correct? But 1 minus 9 cannot. So you have to borrow again 1 here. 2 borrow 1 will give you 1. Then the one that you borrowed, put beside here. So the 1 becomes 11. So 11 minus 9, that's 2, correct? Then just simply bring down the 1. So the difference is 1,219. Now let's solve another word problems that involve addition and subtraction of whole numbers. Let me read the problem to you. Ryan has 105 marbles. Robert has 10 less marbles than Ryan. How many marbles does Robert have? If you notice, Robert has 10 less marbles than Ryan. So how to get the number of marbles of Robert? It says 10 less than Ryan. Ryan has 105. So to get the number of marbles of Robert, what will you do is you subtract 105 minus the 10. So let's subtract 105 minus 10. Again, before you subtract, you have to arrange first the digits in columns according to their place values. So let's start 5 minus 0. That's 5. This is 10. 10 minus 1. That's 9. Meaning, Robert has 95 marbles. So this is the number of marbles. Number of marbles of Robert. Now we know Ryan has 105 marbles. Robert has 95 marbles. So we can answer the second question now. How many marbles have the two boys all together? So you simply add their numbers of marbles. So again, Ryan has 105 plus Robert has 95 marbles. Again, arrange the digits according to their place values. So again, start here. 5 plus 5 is 10. So 10, that's 0, carry 1. Then 1 plus 0 plus 9, that's 10. Again, 0, carry 1. Then 1 plus 1 is 2. There. Meaning the two boys have 200 marbles altogether. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.